All right, so um, this first thing, we can go over a couple extra things today, is updated and put it up here every day. This shows where we're actually at. This white bar on here shows where we'll be if we stick with that based on our current projections. This is our tier 1, 2, and 3 goals.
Okay.
You guys can earn bonuses when we hit 2 and 3, so it shows what extra we need to be projecting for in order to hit our tier 2 goals.
Nice.
So every day this reprints. It's super easier to read than the sales goal board and figure out what's going on. It also reflects our new goals, which instead of being based on customer and agreement is based on our gap written, not the difference between what we've gained and lost, the standard old net gap. This also shows new agreement deliveries typed up this month, by whom, gap written. Later on, we're going to have individual new agreement delivery goals.
I shouldn't have given Kirby my sale yesterday. Dang it.
You're not going to personally have goals, but it's not a bad thing for you to personally have some sales and
Yeah.
have your name up on the board.
I gave her an Xbox yesterday because I don't get the commission on it, so I was like,
Right.
You take it.
All right, so there are 3 things we're going to talk about in the morning individually, and that's a behavioral goal, which is something we do when we are interacting with people. An activity goal, something that we are going to do to generate sales that is not based on somebody having walked in and talked to us first or called in to talk to us first. And then a numerical goal, the goal itself, how many agreements we're going to get out of that, right? So it's in the bag, behavioral goal, activity goal, and a goal.
Okay.
All right, so for myself, as a behavioral goal, everybody who walks in or calls in today, I intend to ask open-ended questions, things that can't be answered yes or no, to turn it into a sales conversation. Everybody we talk to, whether they're calling in for a payment, whether they're coming in with a service issue, all of those things are sales opportunities, and I'm going to ask open-ended questions, not are you interested in anything else? That's a yes or no question, but what else do you need in your home? An open-ended question that they can answer with anything. For an activity goal, because we don't have anybody else on the sales team in today, I'm going to try to make 30 sales calls during what would be our slowest downtime, probably between about 3 and 4. Sometimes we're busy in the early afternoon. I have calls to make in the late afternoon. I'm going to try to make 30 sales calls between 3 and 4 and get an actual, maybe, let's say, 4 agreements typed up today, personally. You guys don't necessarily need a personal agreement sales goal because you spend your time out on the truck, but as a behavioral goal. As we're working into this, I'll give you suggestions, and you've got some training you're going to do next week that'll also give you ideas, but generally you want to come up with these goals yourself. Do you have any ideas to start with?
Don't really know.
Okay.
This could just be, you tell me I'm doing more 505 down or something.
That's a great activity goal, right? That's an activity because it's something we're doing that isn't.
I wasn't sure which one that was.
Right, yeah, no, there's a little bit of, they're not perfectly, they're a little blurry trying to understand the difference at first.
So then maybe
activity
counter towards kind of what yours was, that maybe on these 2 deliveries, trying to see if they need something else while we're there.
Perfect, that is a great behavioral goal. And as an activity goal, let's be a little more specific.
Yeah.
You say you can do some 5 up, 5 downs, how many?
I do an extra 5 up, 5 down.
And
so instead of 5 up, 5 down, do 10 up, 10 down.
Okay, when are you gonna do them?
Today, after every stop.
After every stop, all right, good deal. And Miguel?
If I'm gonna be with him, so.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the 10 up, 10 down twice.
We're gonna.
After each delivery.
Okay, and a behavioral goal, any thoughts or ideas?
I was gonna say that before you said it, about trying to talk to the customer, trying to see if they need something else for their home, even if it's TV or sound system, etc.
Okay, well, he said for 2 stops, so why don't you do 2 stops too? You got 4 in the book. All right, sounds like a plan?
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome, we're gonna have a good day.
Works. Let's do it.